This week I started the 75 Soft Challenge and I had some great results and I wanted to share them with you. So please join me. Welcome to The Bold Encourager. I'm Rebecca. If you're new to this channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. It just allows for me to get these positive, encouraging messages out to everyone. So today I'm going to tell you about what my results were from this past week of starting the Soft Challenge. What is the 75 Soft Challenge? Well, you might have heard of the 75 Hard Challenge. And there's actually a difference to it because the 75 Hard Challenge may seem unattainable, but the 75 Soft Challenge actually seems a little bit more obtainable. So I'm going to show you, look right here, and I'm going to show you the difference between the two. So if you look on this chart, I do the 75 soft versus the 75 hard. You eat well and only drink alcohol during social occasions for the soft, while with the hard, you follow a diet with no cheat meals and no alcohol. Now, I don't really drink, so that's not a really issue for me, but some of you might have an issue with that, so at least you have a little play there. Now, you drink 3 liters of water per day for the soft, and for the hard, you drink 1 gallon of water per day for the hard. For the soft, you exercise 45 minutes per day and 1 active recovery day per week. For the hard, there's 2 45-minute workouts per day. 1 must be outside. For the soft, 10 pages of any reading per day, and then for the hard, 10 pages of nonfiction reading per day. So there's no progress like pictures required for the soft, but for the hard, you must take a progress picture every day. So as you can see, the soft is a little bit more attainable if you're not somebody that works out frequently or you're just getting into it, you're a beginner in this. So it's definitely a lot more obtainable than the hard. The hard is definitely a lot harder. And I was a little intimidated by it, so I was like, I'm not going to start off with the hard, I'm going to do the soft one first. And then maybe next year during the summer, I can do the medium, because there's a medium one, and then do the hard the following year. So I want to work my way up to that, because once you get into something and you start doing it and things just don't seem obtainable, you kind of give up, right? And so that's kind of where I'm at. I want to do something that's obtainable, work my way up, and then as I'm getting progressively better and in more shape, then I'm going to be able to finish the hard. Now, with the hard challenge, if you mess up, you have to start all over again. So that's why I was like, okay, maybe that one I shouldn't start with, because then I will just give up on the whole thing and never try again. So I lost 7 pounds on this. And so it's really exciting for me. I was on vacation, as you know, about 3 weeks ago. I started vacation. I was gone for 2 weeks. 1.5 weeks was it with my family in Colorado, and 5 days of it was with doing a work conference in Austin, Texas. And it was just awesome, but I ate a lot of bad food. I mean, I was already stress eating because we had a busy season at my work before I went on vacation, and I was super stressed, and I just had gotten caught up when I went on vacation. And so I was stress eating. Now, the thing about me is I tend to eat more when I stress, but when I go through something really hard like a loss or lost somebody, I don't eat. So it's weird how I do things, but stress, I eat. And then things that are like loss or something really troubling that's life-changing, then I don't eat. But I think a lot of you can understand that because maybe you kind of struggle with the same things. So, previously, now that I'm in my 40s, I used to not have a hard time. It was easy for me to just, lose weight very easily. And I guess 7 pounds in a couple weeks is pretty good too, being in my 40s. So I'm thankful that I was able to do that. But previously I could eat whatever I wanted, and just when I was in my 30s, I would work out for a couple hours a day and that would be good enough, right? But when as you get older, you don't have that much time to do that. So I work out at home, and where I live right now, there's not a gym nearby. It's kind of far. The closest one is about 15 minutes away. Not super far, but when you have a busy schedule, it's a little out of the way. And then for like, it's kind of not a big gym either. The bigger gyms are about 30 minutes away. So I would say that it doesn't make sense for me to do that. So I just go ahead and work out at home. I get up a little earlier, do a workout. And so what I've been doing this past week, because I'm just getting into it, I have to do a 45-minute workout. Doesn't matter how I do it, I just gotta do 45 minutes. So I do a 30-minute workout, and then I do a 15-minute walk in my backyard with my dog. And so that comes and accumulates to 45 minutes. I started with leg day on Monday. Tuesday, I did a upper body. Wednesday, I did kickboxing, so I'm trying to do full body or cardio. Then on Thursday, I did another leg day because I'm trying to do consistently. I'm going to change the schedule as I go through because you don't want to keep it the same or your body gets used to it. Then on Friday, I did an upper body workout, and today I'm going to do a full body and do some kind of cardio, maybe HIIT, which is high intensity interval training, something to that matter. So that's how I'm going to do my schedule for the next maybe 5 weeks, and then I'll change it after that to a different way of doing it. Now I do all my workouts through YouTube because it doesn't cost you anything, and I have a nice little set of weights that I use at home, and it's like my little home gym, but I got the weights from Walmart, and they're just the ones that you take off and put back on. So it was very affordable for the set. It was about $40, 40 something dollars. So a lot of the sets that they have at Walmart are pretty affordable. They're about that range. So I'm going to invest in more as I go and get them, build up my gym a little bit more. And so I'm excited because to have lost 7 pounds. Now you're like, okay, you just started a week ago. You're saying 2 weeks. So I started Weight Watchers 2 weeks ago when I was at the work function because I started seeing that my pants weren't fitting. And so I was like, oh, this cannot be because I gotta fit in these pants and everything like that. So I just started to do Weight Watchers because they happened to have a deal where it was $10 a month to use their app. When I saw that deal, I was like, okay, if this ain't enough incentive, I'm going to start doing this. So I did it. And what I was doing, we didn't have very many options while we were in Austin, Texas. We were at a hotel. There wasn't a lot of things nearby the hotel. So I was just like making better choices with using the Weight Watchers app. Instead of eating a burger and fries, I ate a salmon salad. So it was kind of making those choices. It was starting to get my mind where it needed to be. And so that was the progress that started all this, leading into me starting this 75 soft challenge. Now Monday's when I officially started it because that's when I started working out. And so I'm going to count from Monday, this past Monday, the 75 days and go. And I'm going to give you weekly updates. And I'm going to do something different each time. I got a steamer to steam vegetables. And it was a really good deal. I'm a deal lady, so try to save money and also get fit. So I'm going to give you those tips. I'm going to share what I do so that if you're kind of like, I don't have a lot of money necessarily to buy all this health food, I'm going to share with you what I'm doing. Hopefully give you a little bit of encouragement of how you can do this and not have to spend so much money. So this steamer will be something I'm going to use for next week. As I'm continuing the 75 soft challenge, and then I'm going to do a review on it and let you know what I think of it. And then I'll also do reviews on some protein bars and things like that, or healthy foods that you might be interested in. So this is going to be fun. We're going to do each week, I'm going to kind of tell you, hey, I lost this amount of weight, or this is what I had progress, and kind of give you the tidbits. And I hope these weekly updates of my 75 soft challenge really encourage you. I started a new book for the book requirement, which is reading 10 pages a day. And you can read anything 10 pages a day. Now, I'm also a faith-based channel, so I do read the Bible every day, but I wanted to do a different book to kind of get me motivated. So the book I chose is this book. It's called Atomic Habits But at the top you can see tiny changes, remarkable results, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones. So this book is perfect for me right now because I have built really bad habits, especially with the way I eat and the way that I sometimes don't work out. But Atomic Habits is a good book if you're having a hard time getting started or knowing how to break bad habits. As I've been reading this book, I've been finding some really good tidbits, and it basically encourages you not to do big changes all at once, to do little changes. If you did a 1% change every day, then you would see results. Let's say I did a 1% change every day for these 75 days. 75% changes would happen at the end of this challenge. So this is very inspiring because I think sometimes we try to do something really big and we get unmotivated when things don't go the way we would hope. So I really was inspired by this book, and I've been reading 10 pages a day, so it's a lot more obtainable, especially for those that are really busy like me. And it really will encourage you to make slight changes to see better outcomes. We all have different goals and we all have different things we'd like to see change in our mind. Well, it kind of encourages you not to be just kind of like make your mind just, oh, I got to get this goal done. I got to get this goal done. Because a lot of time with goals, if once you've accomplished a goal, you kind of like, okay, I did that, then you're done with it. And then you give up on the whole idea why you originally started a process. So instead of looking at it as goals, there's a different way of retraining your mind. I mean, I know some people probably do Noom, which is a diet plan, which actually helps you retrain your mind so you don't make bad decisions when it comes to food and the way you live your healthy life. Well, it kind of goes hand in hand. A lot of this health journey has a lot to do with changing the way you think, changing your perspective. I do believe in taking care of your body. We have been blessed with the body that God has given us, but it's important to take care of this body. And so I really want to encourage you. You don't have to do Weight Watchers. It works for me, but it might not work for you. And this is more cooking, involvement, where some of you might like, I just want a plan that works and then I can just eat whatever the plan gives me. Well, there's plans like that too. Those are just a little bit more for those plans, and so that's why I prefer, and I do like to cook, so it's not a biggie for me. If there's any kind of recipes that are quick and easy, I'll definitely share those with you as well. But I just want to share these things with you, encourage you, because I know it's hard, especially because now it's the summertime and you're like, I'd kind of like to, start doing something. A lot of times when we hit January, when we do our resolutions, we're like, gung-ho, and then we forget. That's why you can't do resolutions, because it's not permanent. You just do it for the month of January and then you're done. So let's hit the button on the refresh, right? Let's hit the button on the refresh, reset, get back into it, do these things that are going to really motivate you. And hey, do the 75 soft challenge with me. I encourage you to do so because it's going to make you more motivated. And actually, I have felt so much better eating healthy. And also, I sometimes realize that simple things, simple changes, really make you feel good because you feel like you're going in the right direction. And I realize now I'm a routine person. Always thought I was more of a spontaneous person. I like to do routine because then I feel out of whack when I don't do a routine, so you might be a routine person too. And so I encourage you you don't have to do the 75-day challenge, but look into things that are going to benefit you as well as health-wise. And it's not about just losing weight. It's really just about being healthy for me and taking care of my body and everything. And so that I don't feel I don't want to feel tired and not good. I was feeling fatigue and not feeling well for a while when I was stress eating, and it made me realize that I needed to change something. So here I am, starting anew, resetting with this 75 soft challenge, and I hope that this video encourages you to do something for yourself. Do small changes, do some self-care and know that you're worth it, okay? Because a lot of times we're like, oh, I don't need that, I don't need that. No, you do, because your mind needs it, because there's a battlefield going on in here. And a lot of times when we're stressed out and we're not happy, we take it out on the people we love. We kind of aren't very nice to them. We need to take good care of ourselves so we in turn can take care of others or help others, because we feel good too. And you can't do that when you're not in the right place. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out so much. Also, if you haven't followed me on social media, please follow me on social media. The links are down below. If you haven't hit that notification bell, please hit that notification bell. It will notify you every time I post a new video. Well, I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you stay encouraged.